What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy BigJusLaFlare from that Facts and Cap podcast, and once again we back, baby. And as you see, Kendrick Lamar has decided to announce when his album is coming out, and he is no longer starving and depriving and not feeding and neglecting his fans for the first time in 5 years. Damn came out 5 years ago. That's right. I'm talking about the last time Damn was out, I had no children, and now I have two. There were people that were in the 8th grade, now they're in the 12th grade. There were people who were just in a different walk of life, and now we got people that's way into adulthood. That's all I'm saying, is that it should never take this long to put out no music. I really feel like Kendrick Lamar owes us an explanation, for real. I'm just being honest. Like, I know he was trying to get out of his contract that he had with TDE, or he fulfilled it and he had to work things out probably, and I know he was trying to build his own label, but we gotta be honest, 5 years is inexcusable. And I mean, I'm not trying to be the man daddy or anything, but you know, sometimes it's like, it's kind of like a spit in the face to your fans. Like, don't you feel like you should be able to, you know, communicate with your fans? That's always the best type of artist. Like, when they communicate with their fans, let them know what's going on. Kendrick Lamar, he comes and then he goes. When we don't see him, we don't hear no interviews. Like, we don't do nothing. He does a show every once in a while. I mean, god damn. So he put this up on his website, and it's oklahoma.com, and it says, PG Lang, the language enterprises from the desk of Oklahoma for immediate release. Los Angeles, California, April 18th, 2022. The following statement was released today by Oklahoma through his company, PG Lang, at 11 a.m. Pacific time in Los Angeles, California. The album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, released on May 13th, 2022. All factual information for this release will come directly from this source only. So he's saying basically on this website, that's the only exclusive information you're getting about this album. Don't listen to anybody else. So while we appreciate that, what the hell? First of all, what is Oklahoma? Can somebody enlighten me? Because I don't know what Oklahoma is. He said released today by Oklahoma. Is that like one of his names he go by? Does it have? I don't know. But the album is called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Now, while that's not saying much, I'm trying to figure out, what does that mean? What do we think that mean? Like, how do we break this down? You know, I look at it like this. In 2017, when Kendrick was out, it was more so about, you know, the Tekashis and the Lil Pumps, Uzis. Like, those people were really stepping into music and taking over the music industry. Not that Kendrick, he doesn't fall into trendy rap. Kendrick, he's always going to be him, but that particular music at the time was more of the trend. And now the trend is real rap. We see the Pooh Shiesties, real street rap. We see Pooh Shiesty, we see Dirt, we see Lil Baby, we see people who really have to represent and be who they are in the, as far as the street aspect. Those are the people that are running the game right now. So I'm thinking maybe he's saying like my morality versus the Big Stepper. So it's like that's what he's referring to, like his own morality, and you know, the steppers, the street niggas. I don't know. This is a wild guess, y'all. I could really be off. I'm just saying that maybe that's what that has something to do with it. That's kind of just a wild guess to me. I don't really know. I think that Kendrick, I think, you know, of course, after this, I think we get more music faster. He's off of TDE after this last album right here. So I'm thinking if he's in control of his own music, I'm thinking artists don't not want to drop music. So it seems like maybe he got all his ducks in a row finally. And maybe we'll get this album, and then maybe from now on we can actually get music at a constant, consistent rate. Because that's what I feel like Kendrick owes us. What are we doing out here, Kendrick? I feel like this. How can you be considered number one? Because some people do consider him number one. I feel like he be forfeiting his position, because how can you be number one, number two, number three, or whatever it is when you don't make music? When you literally don't put out the music for your fans. I just don't think that it's fair. I think you non-applicable. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when this album drops. We'll see how it performs. What kind of what kind of look do y'all think he giving us? You know, like I said, he always give us different looks. He always give us something different. I know we've seen him on the Super Bowl, but you know, the time before that, this is what he was walking around here looking like, y'all. Like Jesus. He was out here looking like Jesus, man. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. I appreciate you. Look at that outfit. That's crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What do y'all think we getting from this album? What is it gonna sound like? What do we think that the album title what do we think the album title means? Y'all let me know, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom.
Daddy Channel. Subscribe for Daddy Channel.